Everything just kind of budded in the spring, right after Inauguration Day of 2017. I was like pretty predominant with Patriot Prayer. I was seeing people get assaulted for showing up at a Trump rally, and naturally that would get a lot of people upset. A political system is no different than a religion. I mean, we're not going to go beat up Jews because they're Jews, right? That's not right. So why should we beat up someone who's Republican because they're Republican? Because you would think that anybody, regardless of their political opinion, would be able to have a political rally within the city of Portland without trying to be violently shut down. But that's not possible there. Our goal was to expose Antifa. They call themselves anti-fascists, and they are an organized group. You know, they've put out papers and doxing on people, and they put out articles, and they have support systems, and they say they're leaderless, but they're really not. You know, everything's built around plausible deniability with them. So we need to just break it down as the whole mindset that it's okay to shut down those you do not agree with. And they're just criminals. A lot of objects were thrown, fireworks, ball bearings with slingshots, sticks, pepper spray. I think more police were hurt than anybody else. They don't have any political ideology. They're angry at the world, and they just want to destroy things. And then they hide behind causes. I think they doxed me in 2017. I thought it was funny. I teased them. I'd make videos. I said, "You guys making me famous." I said, "If you guys hadn't doxed me, nobody would know who I am." We were holding rallies in Portland, and Proud Boys would show up, and I thought, okay, well, I don't need these guys to basically go against Antifa. I was already doing that. I kind of paid attention to the Gavin McInnes show through the internet, and I remember watching the episode where he kind of created the Proud Boys as a joke. Just the traditional ways of joke. Getting in, you do your pledge, then your 5 breakfast cereals, and then I was Proud Boy for maybe a year, and I was pretty prominent. I liked the comedy aspect of it, and then I saw the direction they started getting organized. It went from being a joke to being a street gang, because then they started getting people joining who didn't have friends. They were loners. They needed Proud Boys more than Proud Boys needed them. So now they get to join a street gang. They're not going to be out there fighting Antifa alone. They're going to have people who have their back. So, and that's all Proud Boys are now, is nothing but a street gang. They are nothing more noble than that. But Antifa is nothing more than a street gang as well. I tell them to their face, I said, "You guys are no different than Antifa. The only difference between you is who you vote for." They think it's a privilege to become a Proud Boy. Proud Boys scare them into compliance and doing what the leaders say. If you don't do this, you're out. So the leadership uses these people who want to belong to something. So they're just like Antifa. What's disturbing is we've allowed ourselves to become so polarized. It's like there is no middle anymore. Everyone's either on one side or the other. The sea is parted. If you're only getting your stuff from one side, that's all you're going to hear. If you're getting yourself from the other side, it's all you're going to hear. So when the world is so polarized like it is, when one side's trying to talk bad about somebody on the other side, only people that are hearing it are people from the side that already agree with that person. They're not crossing over and changing minds on the other side, and they're just wasting their time. You have to believe what I believe, and if you don't comply, we're going to beat you until you agree. They're going to beat you into submission to agree with them. I don't agree with that. I was against what they did at the Capitol for like the weeks leading up to that. That was a nightmare. They never should have went inside the Capitol. Even if the police did invite them in like they're saying, they shouldn't have went inside. I don't know what good they thought they were going to do. You know, because they come in pretty violent, you know. They probably do a lot of drugs. It's like middle-aged men that are still thinking they're partying like they're in college. That's why they joined. They feel like they don't have any confidence. They don't have any real friends. They don't know how to have fun. They don't know how to approach women. The reason why Gavin created the Proud Boys was for that purpose, was to make a geeky intern he had feel like he was cool. He's with a group of people, so he's somebody now. Builds his confidence up, and confidence attracts women. They see women as an object. There's no doubt about that. They're just looking to have a good time. They do not stand for anything. And they're not really patriots either, because they don't adhere to everyone's rights. They only care about their rights. They're really bad people, most of them. Proud Boys are just as guilty of violating civil rights as Antifa is. To me, it was fun just when there was no organization. It was just a joke. You show up in your little bowling shirt, your Perry, and you're basically looking like a dummy. Nobody in their right mind would have ever taken it serious. And plenty of people ask me about Proud Boys, and I tell them, don't do it. Go join a bowling league. You're gonna have more fun. You still get to drink beer.